Actually, Chris, come over here with me because you blocked the dang camera. You don't have to go behind me. So this is a sample I did. This is the Petri dish with the bacteria on it already. And this is the one they just did. So when they're done, you can see there are 4 little filter paper discs. And what I did was just kind of gave them a dotted line to show them where that's going to go. These are the blank agar Petri dishes. So all you have to do is label your dish, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's the first step. And we label the bottom, right? Because that's how we store it, as I'm saying. Okay, so there's your template. If you want, you can put this directly on top, draw your lines with the ruler, and I'll get out of your way. So do that. And we'll trade off jobs too. And it's just close, because the disc is really what matters. We call the area that the chemicals they kill, we call that area, or kill the bacteria, that zone is called the zone of inhibition. So when the bacteria dies, it's because of bleach or peroxide that we put on there, we measure how much it actually kills and should show us how effective it is. So initials, so we know which is yours, and then you can number the quadrants. So your group initials, you do not have to do this with this one. You can see they just basically put it right in the middle of that zone. Your initials, group initials, so first initials. Okay? And you can ask each other. Perfect. Okay. So, how do we get the bacteria on your agar? Yes. Yeah, and we need water first, right? Okay. So, yeah, that is the water, yes. Yep. Yep. You don't have to go super hard because it'll be hard to get off. Try and put it back in there and try and plunge it off. Let's lift it up a little bit. Try and release it. It's a little too tight. Okay, so here, I'll take it off since it's sterile. So you can just put it in and just kind of give it a little thump. That should be fine. That should take you to the fair. So, little rings on a glass bottle. 1 milliliter. So it's already set up. Good. Do you want to move over here or they? Chris in the way. That's perfect. Okay. And go slow. So where do you put the water? Good. Perfect. And you have a holder there if you want it. Nice and slow. You're going to use that tip again, so you can leave it on. You can close that up. Okay? And now what do we add to the water? Good. So how do we get the bacteria? So grab one of those. It's not bad. You just let it drag across. You have it. Okay, so this is E. coli. I left the tape on one side, so it's kind of like a hinge. And you just want to barely lift it. You're going to let this come all the way across to the other side and just let it touch the agar, not putting pressure on it, and just gently slide it across. Okay, just barely slide it. And that's going to have bacteria on it, so we need the little vial ready for you to put it in. Just gentle, right? Chris has the vial. Okay, let it close. You see it on the loop. There's stuff on it, right? Okay, so open that up. And then maybe you hold it yourself. It's easier to do both. There you go. And twirl it in your fingers. And you can go pretty rapid. There you go. And you'll see it come off of there. Sometimes it sticks on the loop. The goal is to mix it into the water, right? So you can go up here even, and it's a little bit thicker. If it's easier to do, and it should come off. When you think you have it off, go ahead and put your loop in the jar. You can pull the loop out and see if there's anything on it. it in the AMR flask. There you go, not the water one. Okay, now you use your same pipette tip. You're going to draw the bacteria water out of there, and then where do we put it?
Put it in our...
Perfect. And it's upside down, right? So on the bottom too, so it doesn't. There you go. Nice and slow. Okay.
What do I do with that?
That goes in the jar, the disposal jar, with the blue tips. Nice and slow. Just let it pool in the middle if you can. It likes to squirt, so it'll be fine. It's also why the lid's connected on the back side. Cool. Close it up. Dispose of it in the disposal jar. Plunge on the blue part. There you go. Perfect. Okay, you're done with that. Now what we're going to do, and I didn't tell you before, but we're going to use a sterile cotton swab. And you're going to just gently smear the bacteria water across the top of the auger. Okay, so you can take that and just again gently lift the lid and just let it sit on top of it. Okay, so you do it with one hand, and you're going to do this. You're just going to open it up and just gently kind of smear it, and I'm just barely even holding it, right? Like the weight of it is sitting on it, and spread the bacteria over. Nice and gentle, don't push into it. You're just letting it sit on it. Good, that's all you have to do. Spread it nice and evenly. It's dirty, so you want to get rid of it when you're done, right? That's gouging. You don't want to gouge it. Okay? That should be fine. So I'm going to give you this too. They're both dirty. If you would dispose of them, please. Alright, so now you guys get to come choose your chemical. Alright? So we have peroxide already out, lemon juice, baking soda, and the acetone or Lysol. I'm going to spin it on the other side. Okay, you guys have about 3 more minutes, so try and organize your worksheets. Okay, keep your worksheets together. The rest of the Shark Key is homework. So make sure you leave with them. So the blank discs are there. There you go. And you want to saturate them. And then you need to also record which quadrant you put each of those in. So if Romeo, you're doing, which one are you doing?
I'm going to do
hydrogen peroxide. So remember which 1, 2, 3, or 4 quadrant you put your hydrogen peroxide in. Better than remembering, maybe add that to your procedure. So you should record that. So do you want to use acetone? You've got a board? Good. Chris, you figure out what you want to use? Vinegar? Okay. A little on there. It's going to smell lovely. Okay, and same thing you guys did. You want to gently lift the lid and then set it right in the middle of your quadrant when it's nice and soaked.
Would you just like let it sit there?
Let it fill. Yeah, you can let it go and then pick it up again.
I got alcohol.
Pick up one that's already like...
And remember what it is and then write it down. So you can add it to your procedure. Just drop it directly on the bacteria. If it's stuck, you can grab yeah, you can grab another pair of tweezers if that helps. Hopefully it doesn't have the other chemical on the tweezers. There's 3 ones behind you. Or you can grab the bleach ones, those ones are bleach. No, hang on to that and the one you did today. Shark Key is due tomorrow. We have 2 or 3 on there? 3? Cool. Okay, and then we'll put some Scotch tape on each end, and then let it sit there, and then I will flip it over and put it in the incubator. Nice job, guys.
What happens if like the bacteria does get
On what? On you? We're going to go wash our hands right now. Use some antibacterial soap and you're good. Just don't rub your eye. Thought I told you.
Do you clean these after?
not like
Yes. Stainless steel, I'll flame them. I'll also disinfect them. So. Alright, so you guys are set. Okay, let's go wash our hands. There's soap. That's that for our sink. Glasses go in the box. You're good to go. Thank you.